Gonna check in with Chelsea.
That's right, Asha. We are so excited, y'all. Nothing like barbecue on a Monday morning, right? It's a great way to start the week.
It's a great way.
That's right. We are here with Bobby Langford, the owner of Bama Bob's, and we're talking about some delicious loaded potatoes this morning.
That's correct. And of course, before we start with anything, we'll start with the potato. And I just want to show everybody what we use. This is called a 40-count potato. So basically this potato, I weighed it this morning and it weighs 1 pound and 4 ounces.
Wow.
So just to kind of get everything started off, I'll just show you. It's just as simple as that.
Yeah.
And then we throw it on the grill.
Ooh, and you got a couple on there already.
Going. And anyway, I cooked the potatoes at 250 degrees for 3 hours. Mainly a low and slow, just to kind of get them like extra tender. And you can see it looks like I'm a beginner on putting gloves on.
Well, that's all right. So we've got some meat over here. Tell me about the process of getting this ready for the potato.
Okay, the pork, I typically cook the pork between 12 and 17 hours. I just look for an internal temperature of around 200 degrees to be done. And then when we pull it, I don't put any seasoning on before. I cook it with just pure hickory. And then basically the first step we do is you want to take the fat off. A lot of people say the fat's flavor, but the reason I take the fat off is because my wife has always told me, take the fat if you don't like fatty meat.
Hey, that's good. That's good advice there. Just listen to the wife, right?
So we pull the bone out, and when you pull the bone out, you always have to look for this little membrane here. It's always hidden in the pork, and nobody really wants to eat that, so we make sure that we get that. And then after that, we just pull this meat with a little seasoning. And of course, this seasoning has got some sugar, salt, some chili powder, and of course MSG. I know people talk bad about MSG, but that's really what makes the food taste good.
Well, it looks delicious, so we're going to get that all pulled together. While you're doing that, tell me about your spot, Bama Bob's, and where people can find you for lunch or dinner.
All right, Bama Bob's, we're open Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 6, and on Saturday 11 to 2. We're at 3758 Dolphin Island Parkway, which is about a mile north of the Dog River Bridge. And if you think you're having trouble finding us, just look for the building with the big bullhead on front.
All right, well, that is easy enough. So Bobby's going to go ahead and pull all this pork together. It smells and looks delicious. We've got potatoes on the grill ready to go. So when we come back, we're going to start piecing things together. Can't wait to eat this for breakfast, right?
Of course.
It's going to be delicious. So we'll have the recipe, all the information on the show, on the website right after the show. Asha?
What time y'all get up?
All right, we are back outside with Bama Bob's trying to finish up this pulled pork loaded baked potato. It is smelling delicious, feeling great outside. So we're gonna see what's now on the grill. We got those potatoes still baking.
We do, and we're gonna, any one of them you want, let's get this biggest one.
Okay,
right here.
And you said these are like a pound?
These are probably about 1.25 pounds.
Oh my goodness, okay.
And the first thing that we do is, of course, we have to split it open.
Get all that goodness.
And then the first thing, everything goes better with liquid butter.
Little butter. Oh, you're really sopping it on there, okay.
And then we're gonna add some pork.
Pulled pork. Yum.
Make a mess doing it.
Okay.
And then the famous Bama Bob's barbecue sauce. And then we're going to top it off with some nacho cheese.
Love cheese.
You can get it with the nacho cheese, or we even do it with shredded cheese.
Okay.
Then we have to put a little bit of our barbecue seasoning on it. And then, of course, then we have to kind of write on it to make it look pretty.
And this is kind of customizable. You can add all the toppings you want.
You can, or a lot of people choose not to put the jalapenos on. We can put the stuff on the side, or whatever how they want to do it. It also comes with some sour cream.
Yum.
And we also give them extra butter and extra sauce. So, because once you dig in, you gotta
keep kind of mix it around.
So that is the famous Bama Bob's barbecue.
That
loaded
looks
pork potato.
amazing. Oh my God. So tell us a little bit more about Bama Bob's and what you guys offer and your location and all that stuff.
Well, we're at 3758 Dolphin Island Parkway. It's a mile north of the Dog River Bridge. You can see us for the big famous bull that's on the front of the building. We've actually been open a month and a couple of days now. We ran a food truck for about a year and a half and finally got the restaurant open, and the community's just been really good. They've been really pouring in, and we love seeing everybody.
Awesome. How has that transition been, going kind of from a smaller shop to now a full-size store, of course, a restaurant, and of course during this COVID-19 pandemic?
Well, you know, I have to say during the pandemic with the trailer, people would search us out, but at least now they don't have to call us or text us to find out where we're at during the day. Our restaurant does not have wheels now, so we are set in one spot.
Awesome. Okay, well, what other things do you guys have on your menu that people can look forward to?
Well, we can do it of course, we have our famous ribs. We sell a lot of ribs every day. We have a really huge pulled pork sandwich that has a half a pound of meat on it.
Awesome.
We can do this similar thing with French fries, nacho chips, and all that. So
seems like everyone loves the loaded stuff, so this is a great option for people who do love that.
Normally when people eat this, they say that they eat half for lunch and half for supper.
It's definitely big enough.
Or they share it with somebody. And the same with the French fries and the nachos.
Awesome. Well, we're going to try to split this. Chelsea, I'll bring you some in the studio, girlfriend. Looks delicious.
Happy Monday and welcome back to Studio 10. On this gorgeous day, we are outside here with Bobby Langford, owner of Bama Bob's. Y'all, we've been making this all morning. If you're just now tuning in, you missed out. We're talking loaded potatoes with pulled pork.
That is correct. And we can even make them with chicken or brisket or
anything you want.
Yeah, and then if anybody at home is wanting to try this, they can add all kind of stuff, shrimp, seafood, whatever they want. But what we typically do, we make it with pork, chicken, or brisket. Pork being the primary one that people order, but we do have the chicken or brisket option in case they don't eat pork.
Yeah, this reminds me of like nachos on a potato, which this is delectable here. This looks so good. So we also want to talk about what we've done this morning. So we added the pork, we got some nacho cheese. Now the barbecue sauce, that typically makes everything, right?
Of course, the barbecue sauce, but I'm with you. I like the nacho cheese. We can do it with or without peppers. That's the usual thing that people get put on the side, or either not at all. But our jalapeno peppers are pickled. They're not really hot. Occasionally you do get a little burn for some of them, but
I love jalapenos.
Well,
I think they're going to be delicious. So this looks so good. I'm going to go ahead and take a bite here. While I'm doing that, you guys are fairly new. You just told me you opened up a month and 3 days ago. What a weird time to open up a business, right?
That's right. And we do have some inside seating, but primarily we're takeout, so it really hasn't affected us too much. So the community's been really good at coming out and supporting us, and of course we like to support them with great food. And anyway, we're at 3758 Dolphin Island Parkway, a mile north of the Dog River Bridge. You can see us with the big bullhead on the front of the building.
I think you should just put a big fat baked potato in the front of the building too.
Well, we can actually do the same thing with French fries. We do it with chips and
I'm sold. You don't have to sell me anymore. So this all looks so delicious. We want to talk about some popular menu items too. Now, you're closed on Mondays, but like you said, Tuesday through Saturday,
right?
People can come and eat lunch or dinner.
Lunch on Saturday, but lunch or dinner on the other days. And ribs are really popular. Everybody loves ribs from a barbecue restaurant, but we also have brisket every day. We have pork every day. We have chicken every day. So we can do any of those on sandwiches, plates. We have all the different famous barbecue sides that people usually like to get. And French fries.
French fry and nacho cheese.
And we can do cheese on fries. We can do anything. So.
All right, well, I'm so looking forward to this. Now, people have already come out and claimed their potato, so it looks like I'm taking this one to go, but we really appreciate you coming on the show today.
Thank you for having us.
Of course, and you at home, make sure you go see them sometime this week for lunch or dinner, y'all. This is so good. So we'll have all the directions, everything you need to know on the website right after the show. Bobby, thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
And I'm going to eat on this potato. Asha?